Hey guys, it's Mike with Riding in the Ozarks, and I just got a Tour Pack lid organizer in the mail. I'm putting it in that razor pack on my Street Glide. The one I got was from Kemimoto. Lots of companies sell these kinds of things and stuff, but this one came in a bag. And it was taped to the top of a box from the way it was shipped, so it got a little bit deformed. Now the way this one fastens, and at least some of the liners and Tour Pack organizers I've seen, is with hook and loop. So basically you've got Velcro in here, and it's got a backing on it that you'll peel off of it, put it in place, and it'll stick to the inside of the liner, and then if you want to peel it loose, you'll be peeling it loose from the Velcro. So you kind of peel all the backing off, stick it in place. Because this was misformed, I was afraid that it would be trying to pull against that Velcro while it's trying to set up, and I was trying to figure out how to fix that. So what I came up with to kind of get it shaped into place before I actually stick it was I put it in there, and then I used painter's tape all around the edge to pull it up against the edge of the bag, and then I shut it so it's compressed and it'll hold it tight. When it's being latched like that, that's gonna help hold it in place, and it's gonna also help keep the painter's tape from coming loose and it going back inside. And it's been sitting that way for 24 hours. Let's take a look and see how it looks now. So originally, like, these corners didn't want to sit there. They were folded in when they were shipped a little bit. So I put them in. Like I said, I used painter's tape here. This corner was particularly bad. It's still, not stuck in there, but it looks like it's the right shape now. Let's peel this tape off and see how it is. All right, well, it is conformed back to the shape of the Tour Pack lid, much better than it was when I took it out of the bag and first put it in there. So the painter's tape seems to have helped. I'm gonna actually take that thing out, peel all the backing out of it, and then stick it in place, and we'll see how it holds. All right guys, that went in pretty well. Now, if you noticed, I left one side unpeeled until after I got it in place. So I kind of put it in an angle, putting that back corner, the shallow corner in first, and getting the edges lined up. And then across the back where the seat pad goes, I pulled the tape off of that and kind of held it back, got it down in position, and then pushed it up and got it sealed in. Looks pretty good, I think. I'm gonna let it cure for 24 hours before I put any weight on it. Just so it gets to stick good. Now, I have heard from people who live in really hot regions like Florida, where it's hot year round, that if your bike sits outside and you got a black bike like this, it'll get so hot that that sticky stuff will come loose. That may be the case. There's a lot on this. My bike sits in the garage, except for when I'm out riding it. It's not that hot here year round. 3 months out of the year, it's pretty warm, but we'll see how it holds up for me in the long run. If I ever find that there's a problem, I'll do another video on it. All right guys, I've let the Tour Pack set empty for a few days, and then I put a few items in it and I've let it set. It has not pulled away from the lid with the few items that I'm going to carry in there. It's only been a week, so we'll just have to see how it does long term, but let me show you what I put in the lid. Okay, in this smaller pocket up here, I have a set of Alpine earplugs. This is to help with noise protection. I don't use them a lot, but if for some reason I'm going to ride without a helmet, it can help with the wind noise. This pocket is where I'm keeping poker chips and stickers, so if you see me out somewhere, make sure you ask if I got any on me. Put a couple of bungee cords in here. Let's save that for being able to put a phone in it. Got a flashlight, got a glow stick. I don't have anything in this pocket yet. I'll figure out what I need in there. A couple of koozies, extra set of gloves, kickstand pad if I'm someplace where I might need it. In this pocket, we've got one of those cargo nets with the hooks on it, so I could secure a helmet to the back seat or something like that. If I need to take an extra helmet, things, I've got some bandanas and some more koozie cups in there. You never know when you'll need to share a koozie cup with someone. Now, before anybody asks, there's no tools in there, no sunglasses in there, no first aid kit in there. Those are in my saddlebag. I keep my first aid kit and my tools in the saddlebag. Those are heavier items, so I keep them down lower on the bike. I also have saddlebag organizers in my saddlebags where I keep a few items. I have some sunglass kind of hard carriers that I keep my clears in and stuff, and that's right there where I can reach that at a stoplight in that saddlebag So that's why those stay in that saddle bag and not in the Tour Pack. They're actually more accessible for me there. Now I just did get a windshield bag, so I may be moving my glasses up there. I'm still figuring that out. I just installed that last week. I'm getting the bike set up for more traveling, packing more stuff. I went to this Razor Pack. It has less cargo space in it, but I think I can carry everything I still want to and need with the addition of a couple of more pieces, which I'm going to show you next, what else I got to make traveling with motorcycle luggage better for me now that I've switched to a Razor Pack and I don't want a luggage rack on the top of it. So I got this from Kemimoto as well. Now I haven't packed it yet, but it expands, gosh, to be, I would say 5 inches deep. We're gonna put clothes in it, my shower kit. I'm gonna see how that all fits, but that'll fit down in here. And I think when I fill it up, I'll still be able to shut the lid. We're gonna test it out here in just a second. All right, there's my Kemimoto bag. And I usually pack a shower kit, a pair of jeans, 3 or 4 days worth of socks and underwear, and about 4 days worth of shirts, including a mesh shirt for riding in the heat. So let's see if all that fits in the bag okay, and if I have room left over for anything else. Well guys, I've got plenty of room to put more stuff in there. Where we're got another inch at least where we'd have it filled. And that's probably all I will pack for clothes. So maybe I'll throw my jacket on top of that. This bag also has a little compartment for stuff that you might want to keep separate in here. It's easy to get to, whether it's keys or important documents or whatever else it might be. Well, that bag's gonna work out well. Of course, I could put more stuff in the bag. That closed easily, but if I put more stuff in there, I'm gonna have to kind of smash it down. So I think that's gonna work fine for this Razor Pack. I think that bag would work well for a chopped or king pack as well, and then you would have room to fill it all the way up, or to even use the bungee cords on the outside of it to stuff a jacket or extra stuff in there if you buy things while you're out traveling, like at Sturgis, like a $50 t-shirt that everybody has to have. But that leaves the question, where am I gonna put my jacket? Where am I gonna put my full face helmet? Because I do need to take a full face helmet to Sturgis. I don't normally wear one, but if we run into bad weather, it's nice to have one. Plus, I'm gonna do a moto vlog on a motorcycle up there that I need to do for the channel, so I need to take my full face helmet and my camera stuff. So where am I gonna put that on the bike? Well, a lot of the camera stuff will fit in the saddle bags and stuff, and I still have room in there, but the helmet is not gonna fit in the saddle bags or the Tour Pack. So I have another piece of luggage I got for that. I'm gonna put that on the bike now and show you how it looks, put the helmet in it and stuff. But it's a travel bag, motorcycle luggage. It's designed to sit on top of a King Tour Pack or something else if you wanted it. In this case, I'm just gonna sit on the rear seat and use it as a backrest as well while traveling to Sturgis. All right, rain gear's in there, jacket's in there, helmet's in there. If I was really worried about it, I could even put some stuff up inside the helmet because there's empty space in there, down around the cubby holes, and it's got some pockets on the outside. So I still got some places for a t-shirt or two, things like that, plus the space in my saddlebags. Most of that'll be taken up with camera gear. But if it really came down to it, that cargo net's in the back, I can get that out and I can strap stuff higher on that bag that's on the back seat. So I've got room, I've got some extra rock straps and things like that. So we're good to go. We'll see how this stuff does when we go to Sturgis. If I have any problems with it, I'll let you know. All right, full transparency, guys. I did not pay for these 3 bags. Kemimoto gave them to me after I reached out to them. They didn't come to me. I reached out to them, said, hey, I need some motorcycle luggage and some organizers for my bike. We've worked together in the past. would you send me these items and I'll do a video on it? And they said they would be happy to help me out so that I could have some new luggage to help me make my trip for Sturgis even better this year. So I really appreciate them. Hope you guys appreciate it. Check them out. There is no sense buying the same kind of luggage for twice as much at a dealership. Trust me, I've compared their products in the past to some of the products sold for twice as much and couldn't tell a difference. So I'm very happy with all the things I've gotten from Kemimoto so far. And if there's any problems with this, I'll take the video down or I'll let you guys know, but I think it's gonna work great for my trip. Y'all stay safe, keep on riding. We'll see you in the next one.